Do you have super thin hair like this? Hair extensions do not go on fine hair like this. Hair extensions go underneath the crown in all different types, and you have to have enough hair on the top to cover them. Otherwise, you can see them in the wind. They hurt when you sleep. They break your hair. And let me tell you, if you're wearing the wrong hair extensions for your hair type, I'll give it about 5 years with the wrong hairdresser and you're gonna have patches of hair missing out of your head. So what we're doing here is a hair concierge service. All you have to worry about is booking your consultation. We do a 30-minute overview, an analysis of your hair type. We align you with its perfect counterpart in hair extensions or hair toppers or hair systems. We don't mess with wigs a whole lot because they're big and bulky. Since we're a concierge VIP, everything's private. You just come and see us about once every 4 to 6 weeks and we do your move up and we keep you looking great so you can get back to it. Tape and hair extensions are pretty cool because you can do single-sided tape on the other side of tape-ins, and then normally the tape-ins are sandwiched with 2 pieces of a tape-in together over a credit card slice of your hair. So you're supposed to attach them kind of far away from the part, and then you just sandwich them over that. These are good for people that have thick, coarse hair. You do not want to put them on someone who has angel fine hair like mine. Otherwise, the hair is going to break and you're going to be able to see it in the wind. It's going to hurt when you sleep and it's going to pull the hair out. And it's going to give you, normally 9 times out of 10, if you have thin, low density hair, most of your problem's on the top. So we're going to do something called a hair system instead of a tape-in. But the cool part about tape-ins is they will give you a heavy weight line of hair on the bottom, as opposed to doing individual hair extensions gives you a wispier look. Hand-tied wefts, if you see this, they are actually hand-tied hair into a little weft. And you can tell because they have these strings hanging from the edges. In my opinion, they're kind of crappy. We have other things that are better. And so you could see how it has like all of this return hair right there. You want to, if you're a hairdresser, you want to make sure that the return hair is on the outside and it's not touching the client's scalp because they're going to get a lot of itching. Hand-tied wefts, you also have to cut this string and you can't cut them anywhere. So this is a hand-tied weft. I mean, they're good for some things. And I wanted to show you this is a machine weft. A lot of people don't know what these different wefts are, but this is a machine weft and you can see that it's got a lot more hair on it. But the way they make it is with a machine and it's much thicker. So this is for people that have thicker hair and it's gonna look better on their head of hair. The next one we do is, this is the one that we love, and this is called a genius weft. There's about double the amount of hair that's on the hand-tied weft. You can cut them anywhere and they don't have that annoying string on the end. These last a lot longer and the quality of hair is way better. Natural beaded rows is when we put your hair into a natural beaded row. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like. It looks like this right here, and basically we're using a bead and we're going to pull your hair through it and leave a little bit out, and kind of like a waterfall formation. And this is us putting your hair into a natural beaded row. Then above that, we're going to basically sew in a weft. And this is kind of what it looks like on the underside. So with natural beaded rows, NBRs, we're going to be putting 1 row about here, 1 row about here, and if you're a little lower density on top, we'll do 2 half rows to give you more of a continual flow around your head, and we have a lot of clients that do this. Keratin tipped hair extensions look like this, and basically you dip this in some sort of an Asian glue. All of the companies have a different, cheaper method to do, and you're adding this glue into little bits of the hair. And I've seen hairdressers opt for this method for people that have fine hair. Now, if you have fine hair, you don't want to do keratin tipped hair extensions because it's very damaging to your brittle little pieces of hair. And also people want to double up too much hair extensions on little pieces of hair. They're attaching it to like 3 pieces of hair and they're putting all of this on it. Weight distribution is completely imbalanced, and you're gonna, number one, you're gonna see these things if you have fine hair. And why would you even put a keratin tipped hair extension on fine or even on thick hair? Because you would have to fill the entire head with these things to get it to look like a tape-in does, or to get it to look like a weft does. So keratin tipped hair extensions, they're very piecey, and they're gonna give you like a very piecey look. And I think that people have to carry around brushes with them because it's like you see these little strings all the time. So we don't do those at all. If you need to have individual hair extensions for whatever reason, there's all different types of beads, micro links, flat tips, I-tips, all types of stuff. But again, the individual hair extensions are gonna give you a piecier look, a piecier, more kind of wispy look. So I hope that answers your questions about the keratin tips. And the question is, can I switch from hair extensions to a hair system? And the answer is yes. We just simply remove your hair extensions, and then we do a consultation for your perfect hair system, which will go right on top of your hair. And with that, we're going to take measurements, and we're gonna figure out what the length is gonna be perfect for you, and we're gonna do any custom coloring that might be done, and normally we're gonna order it customized just for you. And I hope that helps. Thank you so much.